Psalm chapter 19, verse 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Every Thursday night, our youth group comes together to enjoy fellowship and listening to a lesson based on the theme for the summer. This year's theme for the Summer Youth Series is Speaking the Truth in Love. In other words, how can we approach sensitive subjects with people in the world in a loving and kind way? Tonight, Southern Hills will be hosting this event virtually. The topic that our speaker will be exploring is the truth on speech. Speaking is a vital part of our everyday lives. We use our speech to communicate when we are hurt, when we are sad, when we are happy, and the whole array of emotions that we feel. However, speech is more than just the words that we say. Speech involves our body language, the tone of voice that we use, and the volume in which we are speaking. In Psalm chapter 19, the psalmist is writing about the perfect revelation of the Lord. He tells about how the heavens declare the glory of God. He moves on to say how the law of the Lord is perfect. He recognizes having fear for the Lord is like having fine jewelry or gold. He closes the psalm with verse 14 with one plea. Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Each morning as we leave our homes for the activities of the day, we will go down different paths. Have you considered what the words you use are portraying? What the actions that you're involved in are saying about your character? And what the activities you choose to be a part of are saying about your priorities? We live in a world that just speaks without weighing the consequences of our words. Before we reply to a text, to a post on social media, or make a statement, ask yourselves a few questions. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it hurtful? We need to remember that how we say something is often just as important as what we are saying. What are we telegraphing with our body language and tone of voice? Sometimes just taking a minute to answer these questions will give us time to reevaluate and maybe say something that we should not. My challenge to each of us is to examine how we choose to use our time and resources. Consider what words we are choosing to use and how we choose to use them, to make sure our words and the meditations of our heart are truly acceptable to the Lord.